Welcome to the driver's seat. You are looking at the 2024 Kia EV6 GT. This is Kia's high-performance, fully electric vehicle, 0 to 60, just over 4 seconds. It's a very impressive vehicle. Cost is around $59,000, as shown here, about $62,000. Now that's the good news, because it's nice to see that you can get an electric vehicle that performs like this EV6 GT for around $60,000. But I'm here in Orange County, California, which is one of the most popular areas in the country for electric vehicles. And I'm here at this rooftop parking. Behind me, there are over a dozen EV6 vehicles. There's also plenty of other electric vehicles, ID4s and Mustang Mach-E's, just throughout this area. And this is just the overflow. The bottom line is that people, consumers, simply don't want to spend more money for an electric vehicle, and they have a charging anxiety problem. That's right. We've had this one for about 10 days, and we've gone to 3 different Electrify America stations. Each of those had 3 chargers. 2 of them were out, and 1 of them was working at about 40% capacity. We're in Carlsbad, California at an Electrify America charging station. There are supposed to be 3 fully operational stations here. That's my Kia EV6 GT. And so this charger right in front of me is not working. The BMW iX you're looking at is actually being charged at a much smaller charger at less than 50 kilowatt hours. Now, looking over here where we're at, so one of those isn't working at all, and the one we're plugged into is at 67 kilowatt hours, even though it says it's a 150. So this is the challenge. A lot of EV owners, there was an Ioniq 5 owner that just unplugged here, and a Rivian, and they were all complaining about Electrify America. It's not a viable long-term solution. So just because you get 3 years of free Electrify America charging, don't fool yourself that you think that's going to be a solution. But enough about Electrify America and public chargers in general. Let's focus on this vehicle. So what Kia is doing is much like what their sister company Hyundai is doing, which is doing a performance line. So there's the N line on the Hyundai side, and you have the GT line on the Kia side, and it works. Now, when you go for the performance, you're going to lose some range, a lot of range. If you want the EV6 that gets about 300 miles of range, you're going to have to go with the front-wheel drive model. It's going to have less aggressive tires, and it's not going to go 0 to 60 in between 4 and 5 seconds. If you want performance, you're going to have to sacrifice range. I'd say full range on this one, at least our experience this week, has been about 220, 230 miles. And of course, the more aggressively you drive it, the less it's going to give you in range. So keep that in mind. I could easily go through a full charge in about 100 miles, 110 miles, no problem. But what good is that? Because then you have to spend all this extra time charging. It does accept a 350 kilowatt charger. Not every electric vehicle does, so that's definitely good news. And we were also able to use it with this vehicle to load feature that it has. What the vehicle to load does is allow you to power appliances or power tools. And in our case, we actually were able to use it to charge up our recreational vehicle Sprinter, which has lithium-ion batteries, and it charged up pretty quickly. So kind of a nice feature. I wish every electric vehicle had that, and I'm sure they will in the future. One of the things you could do with the Kia EV6 is get this utility charger. It's basically a separate unit, and you can plug, as you can see here, a 110 to it. And what's interesting is actually using it today to charge up the lithium-ion batteries on this Sprinter RV. Shows you just how powerful this is. It's a It's great for camping, if you want to use some power tools, etc. It just shows you how powerful and effective the battery pack is on the Kia EV6. This is a wonderful vehicle. If you want to go all electric, I would highly recommend it. Because Kia and Hyundai, they're not made in the US, you don't get the $7,500 tax credit. But I know Kia just came out with a very aggressive lease program for the base EV6, which I think is $4,000 down and $400 a month. That's pretty good, and especially if you still get the free charging with that, it's a pretty inexpensive way to go for the next 3 years. Like I said, this one is right around $60,000, but when you look at the 0 to 60 numbers and how it handled, we took it on some nice canyon roads. Really nothing to complain about. It's roomy, it's comfortable, it has just enough utility because it's a 5-door hatchback / crossover, they call it. So it serves a lot of purposes, but bottom line is Kia customers would rather spend $35,000, $40,000 on a Sportage than they would $50,000 to $60,000 on an EV6. Because this is the sportiest of the EV6 models, you're not going to get the 300 miles of range. 220 is, 230 is about what we're getting on a full charge. But you also get sub 5 seconds 0 to 60 time, so that's the trade-off. And we have more aggressive tires. One thing I noticed is when you push the GT button, traction control is turned off. So this whole time on this road, we've not had traction control on. Just love that instant torque. Overall, the vehicle just feels very, well put together. Despite these aggressive, sporty tires, we're not getting any road noise, a lot of wind noise. It's just a nice, sporty vehicle, but also has plenty of utility. Like I said, these seats are very aggressive. Which are nice because the side bolsters really hug you on these curves when you're generating some G-forces. Very well done, Kia. I'm not in the market for an electric car anytime soon, but this would definitely be on my short list just because it's priced right. You can make a lot of arguments for and against electric vehicles, but one thing you can't say, especially with something like this EV6 GT, is that it's slow or that it doesn't perform well, because it's doing a really nice job. I'm impressed. I'm Ron Doran. Thanks for watching. See you next time on The Driver's Seat.